Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go around. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't.
What's up there, YouTube? Vape is 001 coming back at you with another video, and today we're going to talk about my normal day of vaping, what setups I use depending on what time of the day, what I'm doing, all of that stuff, and we're going to go over all that. Now, the last about 4-5 days, pretty much this whole week, I have my setups of what I use throughout the week depending on what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do, what I have to do for the day, if I have to go somewhere, if I'm just chilling at home, if I'm doing some builds, what do I use during those times? Now, if I'm just sitting at home, if I'm laying in bed, watching TV, whatever I'm doing, I usually use this Cooper Plus 200 watt because it's just really nice with this tank on here, and I can just kind of sit there, vape, and I really like to mess with this this back battery panel. I'll sit there and be watching TV and just kind of, and it's really loud, but I don't realize it anymore. Usually with the Crown tank, it's really the only tank that I use. I got rid of my Hercules Plus, honestly. After I got this Crown, I was like, man, fuck that Hercules Plus. This thing is the shit. Now, I'm not saying the Hercules Plus is a bad tank. It is actually a really good tank. It is a good first user's tank if you're going to mods. It is very nice. Nice to learn about, juice flow control and all that stuff. But it has its quirks, just like every other tank does. Now, with this tank, honestly, I don't find many quirks, but it's got its few. It'll leak a little bit sometimes. Stuff like that. Just little itty bitty things that annoy me, but with the Hercules Plus, it just had ridiculous, like the juice flow. If you didn't close the juice flow off and flip it over before you opened it and all that stuff, it just leaked like a bitch. But those are things you just gotta learn, because a lot of top fill tanks will do that. It's just how it is. It's the airflow and all that stuff. Or not the airflow, the air pressure and all that stuff. It'll do that. Now, you probably just saw it in my hand already, but my second choice for mine, let me turn her up a little bit here. My second choice, of course, is my Reload. Love this mod, one of my favorite mods, but I mostly use a tank on this one. I don't know why, even though it is my highest wattage device I have. I find myself vaping her at about 65, 70 watts with the Crown tank on her. It's just a great vape. It's just a great setup. I love the look of it. It's just comfortable to hold while you're sitting there doing whatever you're doing. If I'm just chilling, if I go over to a friend's house, something like that, this is usually what I'm carrying with me, just because it's got good battery life and it's just a nice thing to use all day. I can go almost 2 days straight just constantly vaping off this thing. Now, if I'm building or if I'm trying to blow some major clouds, doing smoke tricks, my Tesla Invader 3 is definitely my mod I go to. That ramp up time, no matter what you have the voltmeter at, is just instantaneous. It's really nice. I wouldn't suggest using any normal tank on this, maybe like an RTA, but I wouldn't use any normal tank on this. I've ran my Crown on it once, but it's too hard to tell what wattage you're at, and I don't like to run my Crown over about 70 watts. But this is my like go-to RDA device. Now I do use this for RDAs every once in a while just because it's just nice. I don't know what it is about this device that I just fucking love the Cooper Plus. It's such a nice device. But this is my main RDA, trying to blow some major clouds just because it's just instantaneous. The second I hit that button, she's firing. No matter what I have in her, I could have some crazy Clapton build, Clapton Helix build in here, and no matter, just instantaneous fire, no matter what. Great, great, great device. Good for, I'd say, like an intermediate vapor. Trying to really get those clouds down. That's a good device. Now, my next device is my errand boy / work mod. When I'm out and about or if I'm at work, I want something that's small, inconspicuous, something that can fit inside my pocket very nicely, not bother me and jiggle around while I'm at work. Nothing heavy. So I go to my Mini Volt and my Theorem RDA because I'm not talking inconspicuous just for small. I'm talking about just inconspicuous for a vape. It doesn't blow any huge clouds or anything like that. Decent clouds, but they're not thick plumes of vapor. And I'm only running this thing at 36 watts right now in standard, but like I said, my typical shift at work is 4 to 6 hours, and then usually I'll work like a double, so about 8 to 12 hours a day. It can go anywhere in between there. You know, I usually get a break in between, so I can go home, plug it in, get it about 2/3 charged, and I'm good to go as long as I have it. I mean, I don't really vape at my work, like inside very often, unless it's too busy to go on break and I've been working for a couple hours and I just need nicotine, run to the back, take a hit, blow it up in the vent, it's gone. It's all good. But yep, those are my main devices, guys, right here. All these devices are my main using devices. I do have my IPV Mini 2. Use that every once in a while, but I really don't have a single 18650 to use anymore because I no longer have my EVEC VTC Mini. That is gone. Which sometimes I regret getting rid of it, but selling that got me this and 2 batteries and all that stuff. So it wasn't that bad. I do miss it for its convenience. It was a really, really nice mod. If you're looking for a single 18650 mod, oh, sorry guys, I'm tired. I suggest that one. But like I said, my two main sitting at home ones are these with tanks on them. My 2 RDA ones, of course, is still the Cooper and the Invader 3. And then my work errand boy is this awesome little fucker. This thing is just great. I love this thing. And I've had this Theorem tank for, I'd say about 2 weeks now. Haven't changed the cotton or anything, and it's still pretty nice. The notch coil is a little gunky, but it's not bad. But guys, I mean, that's about it. That's my normal routine throughout the day, the week, just depending on what I'm doing, what I plan to do, if I'm building, if I'm trying to blow clouds, if I'm just chilling at home, if I'm at work running some errands. Just depends, guys, but that's it for today. This is Vapus 001, hide your mods, and hide your tanks, because I'm vaping everything up in here.